Ooh, a little high from the ground.
Fail safe.
Did you?
Just fail safe.
Yeah, I think you're losing connection somehow, some way on it. It doesn't seem to be having a very good LQ, maybe, or maybe the wire for it's loose.
Huh? Well, I've got to start the GoPro. But that's why I wasn't arming, I guess. Was it like fail-safing right close by?
Yeah, it was fail-safing super close to you.
But
Yeah.
it had good it had a good connection, according to all the stats.
Hmm.
Oh, did I fuck up one of the antennas or something there? Did I push that too far?
It might be touching like what's it called?
The carbon.
Yeah,
I
might
think
be
the
touching
antenna
carbon.
thing was touching the carbon. That might have been what it was.
Electrical tape might fix that. Or even a sticker if you have a sticker.
And that might have been what it was because then I was here. That maybe it blocked this antenna in the back, or this one in the back doesn't work that great.
Maybe.
Because then this one was the one that was touching the carbon.
That looks like a pretty custom antenna on the back. What is that?
It's a homemade dipole.
Hmm.
Oh, that's one I never thought of. It'd be nice if that was all it was, and I could just put some tape on it.
Got ourselves a dog walker. How did it get wrecked a little bit then? Just when you were installing it?
Oh no, just that when I installed it with the UFL connector was touching the frame.
Oh, yeah.
Because I stuck it sort of upside down.
Right. That would do, I guess, for sure. Mini fail safe. So mini fail safes. It's funny, Joshua Bardwell just came out with a video about the 4,000 milliamp on 5-inch. That same battery. They're like talking about how it's too big for a 5-inch and how the drone should be, what was it, like a third of the weight of the battery or something? Or no, vice versa. The battery is supposed to be a third of the weight.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that was one of his things where someone asks questions in the live stream and he turns it into a video.
Yeah, it's smart, taking your live streams and clipping them up.
He's doing all right.
What's up, Newfoundland Drone Productions?
I don't know if I can get this in there. There's just no way to push a piece of tape in there.
It's just annoying. You'd have to almost be taking it apart, which would be a lot of work.
There's just not a lot of space other than
Yeah. Shit. Super tough. Did you get a sticky side?
I can just barely get it in. Never mind, like really all that far.
If you fold it in half and just kind of push it in there, kind of like stick it in there with like a piece of, if it was thicker, like just hold it in.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
Nice. Nice. Your magic carpet routine. There you go, that's all you really need. Cover it up. She's stuck on there, it'd be good.
Yeah, it's double-sided tape. And that would explain why it just suddenly happened. Like it just needed that kind of like tiny bit of
A little bit of a loose touch, yeah.
But that's my one issue with this build is figuring out a good spot to mount the receiver. I never checked the motor temperature first, but
Yeah, I always try to use that double-sided foam tape as much as I can for that kind of purpose. It gives it like a little bit of rigidity, but not like over.
I wonder if that means that this antenna was doing fuck all in the back here. See if I have another broken antenna. I don't want to use my good antenna. I guess I should just use my good antenna.
I don't think it's gonna get hurt here, really. Sometimes you're better off with all brand new parts, and that way you get a good tune out of it, and then figure it out, and then you can put the old shit back on and understand that you're not going to fly it as perfectly as smooth as possible. I do that with props all the time, but props is a big thing for tuning. Keeping them nice and clean and.
I'll try and fly with this again. Or should I just fly with my 2600 and these guys? So this is what I was wondering about for these was
KC, Bad for Life is back in here. How'd tuning end up going? Still working on it.
Did you say Bad for Life?
Yeah, Bad for Life is back in here, yeah.
He's been around for a while.
Yeah. He was in here yesterday, chat.
Yeah, I remember he's commented lots on my videos. I think it was him that I got the higher KV better for the wind thing.
Mm.
Oh, and he was totally right then too, because my new build that I got the 1500 kV 3008s on. This thing's just amazing in the wind.
Wow. Yeah, it looks like it would be beefy.
This is what I was wondering about, because I'm using one of these for I can get about 2 kilometers out, 2.5 kilometers out, and dive the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And with one of these like nice light success packs.
And 3,000 instead of 4,000.
But I've been wondering,
Dual.
this guy, just slap them both on there, since this thing
Has the weight.
draws amps like a monster.
Yeah.
I'll have to check, do some calibration and check if that's how accurate that is. Here's the other thing that sucks about this. I need to change the battery straps, which means I have to take the top plate off. These battery straps are so fat, you can't get them through the slots here easily.
Brutal. But kind of good too as well, though.
Then my little goodie bag that GemFan sent me a whole bunch of these. They're really nice, grippy battery straps, but they're thick.
They're thick and they're not long enough, right?
These aren't, but they sent me.
Other ones that are longer?
Yeah, they sent me like 300 millimeter straps and then 250 or something like that.
Nice.
And then they accidentally sent me that Racing Guys sponsor pack.
Oh shit.
So I got.
That's when you gave me the props.
Double.
That's when you gave me the props?
Yeah, that's where those props came from. And that's, so I got everything double, so I got like a whole bunch of battery straps.
Nice.
And
Yeah, I messaged Mike Gem Fan saying that I got the bag of props, but he hasn't responded.
yeah, I gotta think of what to do with some props. And they were just like, "Oh, sorry, we sent you the wrong package. We're sending you the right one now.
Right.
But maybe you can, just keep them. But like, maybe you could do a giveaway or go to a race and hand them out or something."
Giveaway it was.
So
I actually gave a set to Rob, gave a set to Daryl, and I think I gave a set to Tony as well, tied.
Maybe I should actually try some on my Demibot build because it's. I think those motors are a little high kV for the 5.5-inch props for the 5536.
Here's one of those party buses. They had to repaint a bunch of them because they got sold out. Wicked Campers, I think it was called back years ago. And they had all those vans that were colored different themes. But all the ones that had like drug stuff on it, they had to like paint over it and stuff.
My figure?
Yeah.
It's like.
Well, one was like the Scooby-Doo mystery tour bus, right? Whatever. Mystery Machine. But they had to like paint over that one too. But you can totally see it still, just like that one was. Like it's like fine graffiti over top of it. I think it's actually more smokier today than it was yesterday. Not by much, but
Yeah, it's not as bad as I was expecting from what the reports were saying.
well, I think the breeze here kind of tunnels around this area nicely, that it keeps it not as smoky as most places.
Yeah, it's nice having the breeze. It's pretty warm today.
Not as warm as Arizona.
No, no. I was looking. I can't remember what the stats were, but for like, I think it was Texas that I was looking at, and how many days they had over 40 degrees, or whatever it was, 110 or something. That was like the equivalent of 40, and it was surprising. It was a lot. It was like, I have no idea what it was, but it was more than I think I could handle. Although I bet there it's probably a dry.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really dry.
Heat, not humid maybe.
Ontario was like that. It was really dry out there in the summers.
Like 20 or 30 in Ontario feels like 40 out here.
Yeah, it's nice to be on the coast.
I was actually surprised when it was 40 this one time. I actually came here and tried flying. I was just dying to get out flying. But it was my truck said 41 Celsius.
Damn.
And I actually flew a little bit. I set up the sunshade thing and flew a little bit. All right. Let's see if this will.
I have a broken sunshade thing at home, one of those canopy tents, vent tent type things, but one of the arms broke on it, and then it got buried by everyone's junk in the basement. Everyone started stacking things on top of it. I can't find it.
Yeah, that's a must-have for the job site.
Yeah. Kind of want to find it again so I can use it more. We have to fix it first. But the canopy of it is like mint condition still, so it's not like it needs a lot of work. Just a couple of the arms are broken and bent.
Oh yeah.
Because they're cheap metal. There's two people walking back from the trail, but they don't look like the same dudes. They look like maybe somebody else. Oh no, they are the same dudes, I think.
Oh yeah, that might be them.
They definitely don't have my wing in their hand.
And maybe you have to come up with a slightly different print for the bottom gear. I already snapped a little piece.
It's a pretty cool idea though, I like it.
And they're just going to end up being a little too too breakable. Need to make them a little tougher. Maybe just thicken them up.
I think that's a different coupling.
Oh yeah, that's not those two guys. I got a different fencing thing now that let me plug double packs in here.
Oh, there's that chick with the red hair. Cutie. Don't blow it up. Danzilla, what's up? Up to no good, I see. Yep.
Should both be exactly the same charge.
Danzilla did some tree surfing not too long. Posted a video today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, really good, really dope video to watch. Checked out this morning. Some tree surfing.
Plants, trees.
There's like a tower or something that's out near him. He kind of dives the tower in the middle of the trees. Kind of looks like one of those like ranger towers, but it's a triple tower or something. And he just dives down it into the trees. Looks really cool.
Nice.
Does a nice job.
Yeah, I really don't. I just start spending some more time on YouTube watching people's stuff.
It's kind of why I started my Tuesday stream / Thursday old stream. It's just to watch videos of people.
I wonder if my black box is already. Oh, whatever. I can look at the black box from that flight, I guess.
Yeah.
No, let's see if my computer's on. I might as well download it again.
Black box tuning. Man, even that breeze is hot. Yeah, I lost my up in the tree way over there. Somewhere. Yeah, it's up in the tree up top, but there was two guys that walked by that are flying a DJI Air or whatever, some kind of drone in the river over there. They said they might give it a chance and give it a try to get it down, but they stopped and looked at it and kept going, so maybe on their way back they'll grab it. The bugs are out.
I wish people would put bigger black box on these things, like Speedy B put half a gigabyte.
Half a gigabyte.
512 megabyte black box. You can record like 2 entire like 25-minute long range flights with it.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
So you can come and just do like a bunch of flights and then look at, you know, whichever one you want or whatever you want to worry about.
Would you need that much? It seems overkill.
Well, I know, just say you have
We need
5 or 6 flights and then you have like a desync or like some issue happens, and
Yeah.
now you know, oh, it was flight 4 that did that. So now because otherwise you would have had to have erased flight 1, 2, and 3 each time you finished a flight.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happened, erase it, and then, you know,
Yeah, that's true.
so you can just have like, you know, a short afternoon of freestyle flights and it would record all of it.
Right.
Because I'm sure it doesn't cost them much. It couldn't be more than, hey. If you guys are gonna use the frisbee, can you just stay off to like one of the corners over here or something?
Totally, man.
Or we're gonna be flying drones around.
Are those like the real fast ones?
Yeah, fast enough that you definitely don't want to be in front of one.
No mid-air collisions today. Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, over on that corner's a good spot there. Yeah, perfect.
I should pull out my tiny whip now, and they'd just laugh. They'd be like, "That fast one."
I just don't want them to go over besides the only interesting spot to fly.
Right. Yeah.
But I think they might be eyeballing it. Oh, they seem nice enough.
Yeah, they're super chill. I think it reminds me of somebody.
I hate it when you come here and you get here and then there's already like 3 families sitting in the field all set up with like children playing, with picnics out and stuff, and it's like, what do I do? Go and like, sorry, you gotta leave.
Right. Totally.
It's like ruin family picnic day.
Yeah,
But
it's
then what
crazy
else?
because it's such a nice park, but it's like not a park. It's just like a flight field, but like people use it as like a general.
This is
park.
the flight field, but that over there, like for, you know, 50 meters in that direction is park,
Yeah.
and for like 50 meters that way. But like, what are you gonna bring a machete and walk through the bushes?
Right.
Because it says right there, Upper Coquitlam Park or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
but the only usable part is the car track and
Right.
the flying spot.
Exactly.
Well, I guess in the path back there,
Mm-hmm.
as long as you don't mind possible bear encounters.
Yeah.
The bears around here pretty often. I haven't seen it like a lot, but you know, talking to guys like that guy that's there that we talked to yesterday.
Well, he lives here, right? Basically in that
Yeah.
trailer.
The bears
there
are
for a
around
while.
here like almost every day. Someone's seeing the bear here. I think that must be what the fail-safe thing was. At least I was actually pretty lucky to be able to just
You're lucky
see
you didn't
that,
fail safe
realize-
away from you.
like just to realize that that's maybe what it was.
You're lucky you didn't fail safe when you were away from you. Like,
Oh, when I was freaking up at the
Yeah.
top of that tree,
that would
about
have
to
been
dive it.
bullshit. Yeah, see? That's why I don't test things like that extreme until I can make sure everything is solid.
Yeah, I should just fly around over the grass in some circles and just like.
You never know.
What did I think the very last thing I did was like a roll in the air and then I came back to land, so maybe it.
Welcome to Edge
I
TV.
better keep an eye on my my RSSI and see if it suddenly drops.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only here in one antenna or something. Whoever I was talking about that was called, because he was having issues something like this, and I look at this. I still have. That was a pretty nice looking video, but it's gonna look even better when I pull the plastic cover.
Yeah,
off
I
the
saw that
lens.
yesterday. You didn't have the cover off the lens yet.
Well,
but
that
I
was my
like,
first
well,
time
you're
flying
still...
it now, but
Yeah.
there we go.
exactly.
Now it's gonna actually look like
Now-
Ultra HD.
That's funny.
Yeah, me and Paul were talking about wishing there was some way to get RSSI for each of the antennas with diversity.
Right.
So if you had a broken antenna, you would just see like antenna 1 RSSI 3, antenna 2 RSSI 80,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then it would be obvious.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure mine does that on my
I know there's
goggles. 'Cause it
there's
shows the one
something to
antenna,
let you
two
get
antenna.
some kind of information from one antenna or the other, but it's not the. I remember Paul saying that there's, yeah, it could differentiate between them, but there wasn't individual RSSI readings.
Mine kind of has bars, right? And it kind of just has 1 and 2.
On your transmitter?
On my OSD and my goggles for the antennas.
And for your Crossfire or for your video?
Oh, you're talking about for Crossfire.
Yeah, Crossfire.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
cool.
because Paul was having a similar thing where like his one antenna was working, but when he turned around, it wasn't. So it was like, it seemed like either the one in the front or the back was broken. But
Right, I see what you're saying. Yeah. That'd be a good thing to add. Hey, those are those guys.
That's so high up in that tree, we can't get that, man.
Yeah, I've got
so
rope and I tried throwing a rock up there and I still wouldn't be able to get it.
Yeah, like,
That's pretty high up there.
the main thing is nobody else is gonna get it. So if you ever, yeah, it's up there pretty good, man.
Yeah. And it's sitting up there nice and like flat too on the
It's
branches.
just perched
Yeah.
right there, and it's just high. It's too high to grab a ladder, and you can't climb the tree because there's not enough branches at the bottom there.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
fuck.
Situation on
That's
that
a
one.
plane, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's a pusher wing. Yeah.
Fucking cool looking though.
Super lightweight, like 200 grams. That's why it's so easily sitting up there.
Yeah. Well, best of luck to you guys, man.
Cheers.
Have
Thanks,
an
man.
awesome weekend, guys.
How's it going?
Yeah, have a good weekend. Yeah, hopefully the wind will just pick up one day and you can, because if the wind blows it out, is it going to like land right in a super obvious spot, or is it going to
Yeah, it's right beside a trail. The other trail is on the other side of those trees that go down to the river.
I'm just wondering if it lands and then is someone going to grab it or something.
It will be in
or
the
if it-
rocks of where those rocks are with the stones.
If it at least lands like in the bushes a little bit, then
Mm-hmm.
maybe it'll stay there for a day or two. And
Yeah,
chance
exactly.
to
If it
find
falls, yeah.
Maybe like keep an eye out for when the next time the weather gets really windy. I don't think today doesn't seem like it's windy enough to really shake that thing.
No, and I think just like next weekend or something, I'll come out here with the boys and see if Rob gets back and try and get it down with the poles that he has in there.
Yeah.
And then even if I have to, like add like a rope to it or something. Or just keep showing up and hopefully that, you know, someone gets it down for me or helps.
Yeah.
Inside, it's a fucking far distance to throw up into the air.
It is. Yep. So that's way up there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need to change this mount and stick the GPS out more.
Yeah, I agree.
I wonder if that could have been screwing with why my OSD was flickering, and then I was getting like my GPS was cutting in and out.
You're not using any copper foil tape to separate your wires and everything from your...
No.
I got some at
No,
home
I'm
if you
usually
want.
okay without it. But the
I noticed the
the
difference.
receiver is on the same 5-volt, or is on the 5-volt rail, so maybe it could have been messing with the
Mm-hmm.
GPS,
Yeah, if it's on the same rail, probably.
because they're at least it can be wired up to the same voltage regulator.
I'm pretty sure my GPS had to be on a separate one as well, my 7-inch.
So as if that was it, that should mean hopefully my OSD shouldn't flicker, or else it means that I need to like.
A scissor lift truck would be nice for those scenarios.
yeah.
Fucking right it would, bud.
Yeah, then maybe your like a 30-foot pole would work. Yeah, I don't know if my OSD keeps flickering. Maybe I gotta like put some electrical tape underneath my
Have you tried it since you put electric tape?
No, I'm ready to try it now.
Give her.
The new battery. Electrical tape in there. Let's go for a gentle flight.
Wish I knew somebody with one of those trucks that had like a basket thingamajig.
Yeah,
That'd be sick. Yeah. Scissor lift truck with a little basket. You just like get up in there. Maybe I should try and change jobs. Yeah, right. I used up all this battery.
All right. Here we go. Now we're flying it with the dual 3,000 milliamp hour success. Still recording.
Feel free to chop down that tree over there.
I just fly really close and do a throttle flip so I can blow it out of the tree.
Yeah, right. Sounds like
I
a
guess I'm gonna
boat.
be careful with this one so that I'm not in case fail safes. I don't have OSD yet, which I should.
Can I have filters? It's weird.
Oh, let's see if it arms. No.
Still one arm, eh?
Yeah.
What's up, Shelbyville? Something's not right, brother.
Oh, it put a asterisk on the screen.
No, I think there's two other people here, Shelby, lurking in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but there's some kind of.
What's it say?
It just the OSD keeps disappearing. I put a couple of asterisks on the screen.
That's like your warning thing.
Yeah.
You know, if all your warnings enabled, maybe it's not showing you what it actually is warning about then.
Gotta be. Well, I didn't see what my RSSI was there. It's gotta be something to do with the like a bad wire or something.
Yeah, 8-Bit's on the show tonight. We'll be back back at home by the time your show's on, Shelby. Pretty sure.
Alright, I guess that's it. Oh. But now why is it beeping?
That's like a lost connection RF bleep.
It's armed. My RSSI and LQ and everything's good. But my OSD is flickering all weird.
Sounds like your wire for your VTX might be loose or something.
Well, why would it fail safe?
I don't know, DJI?
Maybe it's the my stats at the end is empty.
Weird. So his goggle is losing OSD, flickering OSD.
Well, and it just doesn't arm all the time. Before it did, like it armed every time I armed it.
Right.
When I was doing the tuning.
Right.
And now it's.
Did you try putting the sticker back on the camera lens?
Yeah, I mean that. Like it would. It shouldn't be doing the lost transmitter thing because the beacon delay is like 4 minutes or something.
Right.
Oh, having some kind of strange electrical issues, so we'll have to try to figure out what it is.
I mean, it flew a bunch.
I mean, it seems to be something that kind of comes and goes. And it's something to do with the transmitter, for sure. Like, I armed it fine every time, and then now it just doesn't arm when I try to arm it, only half the time. And I don't remember the OSD flickering before. So I don't know what...
Could be just a loose solder joint, maybe, or something. Or like one that's not perfect. We've had that before.
Or else I fucking fucked up a part when I tipped it over. But what would affect my OSD and my arming?
Yeah, it's two separate things.
Just suddenly happened.
Twist
together.
all your wires. What did you say? Twist all your 5-volt wires when resoldering. Yeah, he looks like he has.
All twisted.
Bad for Life was saying. Twist all your...
Wonder if I should try disconnecting my... Just like...
Boom, boom.
Maybe I tried disconnecting my LED wires in case like my LEDs are ground into the frame or something. Can't really think of what else. We doing that or else, yeah.
I know I problem solved a drone once where I had to just change the 5-volt from one pad to another. And it was just screwing it up as well. Kind of the same idea. Wouldn't let me arm. Wouldn't even... But this was a bigger issue because mine wouldn't even... like the second tones from the ESC working.
Yeah, maybe you could try changing my my receiver to another 5-volt rail. And well, I don't know, how would you electrically isolate the air unit? Because you need, I guess I'd need like larger through holes and then put like little rubber grommets into the through holes and then screw it down through the rubber grommets. Which would even longer screws. And I already have a whole bunch of this set for all my accessory kits and stuff. Because the frame comes with a little accessory kit with extra screws to mount the O3 and the heat sink, and then like a wire for the O3 that's long enough to come all the way to the flight controller and stuff.
How come you wrapped your wire around your standoff?
Just to use up a bit of length. So actually, originally...
I wonder if that's causing any interference at all at any point.
No, I've done that for like almost every build I've done in my life. I've wrapped wires around the standoff.
Interesting.
It just like, because I'd rather wrap them around the standoff than run them up against the flight controller in the
No
I'm trying
idea.
to think if there's some setting I changed that would have done that in the last settings I did, but all I did was lower the filters by 1 and put the I term and feed forward up. Nothing that should cause like weird electrical things.
Yeah. Well, that's super strange.
I'll have to Google that when I get home, I guess, and I'm sure there's going to be some sort of hits for flickery 3 air unit OSDs. All right, well, I guess that's
that.
well, at least I managed to get it flying nice before, because like those few bits of turns and stuff I got to do there, it was like it was flying pretty nice.
That's good.
It was really easy to control and stuff.
But it's definitely just like some kind of issue with probably just electrical, like you said, something going on.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be a matter of getting something off away from being grounded or whatever. Alright then, let's get to some more fun flying then.
Ooh. It's already 3.3. What the hell? It's a dead battery.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, I have to charge this.
Oh.
Got taken out by a pine cone.
Did it?
Yeah, yeah.
That's funny.
I should do a pine cone.
Slow mo that later.
Oh, now he's throwing rocks. Pissed. You can hear all these rocks flying around.
Yeah, she ain't getting up. She ain't getting up from that thing.
Digging a hole. Is it right here somewhere? There it is. Yep, they're all spinning.
Oh. Try that again. Nope, battery's toast. It's like, no more. Stop it. Stop hurting me.
Maybe I should try some different props for this.
There we go. This is a better battery. See if I can get this drone stuck in the tree with my wing. It'd be funny footage, just me like bopping at it, just like touching it with the drone, but like just bopping it. It's like trying to hit it out of the tree, but barely moving it. Fuck, it's hard to find.
Guess I didn't bring those other props that I thought I brought. Thought I had some.
The branches are so thin and so small that I'm sure if I had my Cinelog out, I could probably the tree.
Oh yeah.
But I'd be risking my Cinelog as well. But like, it would break through the branches, but it wouldn't land nice probably. Yeah, the branches it's sitting on are super small. I could probably knock it out of the air with a bigger drone. As long as I wanted to risk a bigger drone.
Yeah.
So that'd be a great job for my 5-inch Gank Mutiny. I would just throw that up in the air and just like fail safe it, and not fail safe, but like land it right on the drone. I wouldn't even care because it's so heavy and so resilient.
Yeah.
I'm sure it would just like fall through the air and just knock shit on the way down. I don't think it would be a problem. That may be the job for Thursday or Friday next week. Or this week coming up. I'll come out here maybe if I don't get it by then. Give that a try. Because I really don't mind if I smash the crap out of that thing.
Yeah,
That's what it's for.
5-inch quads ends up being pretty tough.
I could even do like a power loop into the tree, into the branch where it's at. Just like power loop up. That'd be dope. Definitely not going to have the GoPro on it for
Yeah.
that.
What about the footage though?
I know, right? It'd be dope footage. VR footage. Which is pretty crystal clear anyway for a lot of my stuff. But if you want to use that copper tape stuff that I have at home, it's fucking really dope. It's really good. I used it on my 7-inch and then I used it on my 5-inch for the GPS, and it gets satellites like that, and the footage is super clean on it. Like, it's cheap.
See how this thing rips now. Go for a rip right away though. Oh, I gotta change my goggles to Vista. He's gonna go and play right in the middle of the cool spot to fly.
Yep.
Why do people think that this is a fucking dog park? I guess because people don't fly here enough that it's like they can get away with it a lot, but we gotta get some signs so we can just put up signs that say "Do not enter field" or whatever.
People can't read though. They don't care. There's even signs here on the walls and fences, and nobody cares. I think that one guy that asked with the other dude there that was flying the drone was the only people that ever asked that I've seen. Most people just show up, look at you, funny, like you got two heads, and then just continue on doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
But I bet you a lot of these people are locals here. They probably come here all the time, so they're
Yeah,
used
they
to,
kind
like,
of sound like 95% of the time they
This
come
is
here,
our
they can
area.
just do it what they want.
Yeah.
Alright, I do a flight with no GoPro to start. Just warm up here. Let it start. Is it something? Oh no.
Now you've done it. Looks like he's walking down to the path. Down to the...
Oh, good. If he stays over there, that's all right. But that, ow! I love diving that tree in the corner. Oh. All right, I got video.
Do you have connection? Do you have OSD?
Yep. Although I never look at it, even though I put the voltage right in the middle or milliamp at the center of my screen. I'm trying those props that I gave you.
Oh, that's a different drone.
Well, they feel like enough power for
guys, how are you?
Hey,
Is it
hello.
okay we join you here?
Yeah, we're just hanging out.
Just my grandson, he's interested in these drones and planes.
Oh, they're a lot.
Yeah.
These ones are a little bit bigger, but they're a lot of fun too.
Let's see that. I'm going to Amazon to get one of these.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, there's one.
I actually fast drones.
Yeah, the small one. This is for full. This is for.
Like a ball.
Yeah. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that's the other guy. Controlling it. And don't forget, we see it. You see? We don't look at it. You see it with his eyes. Yeah, look at it. Okay, here, right? Yeah, it's flying. See, look at how it flying.
No, some of the DJI ones you can get for like that, but these ones are the freestyle, kind of build it yourself kind of 5-inch drones, racing drone slash freestyle type style. So they're bigger. This one's a little bit bigger. This is a 7-inch, but it's the same kind of idea. But if something like that, you wanted to shop something at like SN Hobbies in New Westminster. They're RC shop.
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
Yeah, they have
My-
great
My
drones.
son used to get things from there.
Yeah, that's a great shop.
Right? In the
Yeah.
Korean, whatever plaza.
No, it's a independent shop. I don't think it's with anything else. It's on 12th and
Oh, the
6th.
12th?
12th and 6th, I think.
Because I have a dealership,
Goggles.
car dealership in New Westminster.
Oh,
East
okay.
Columbia Street.
Yeah,
Before
yeah.
the hospital.
Not far from there, yeah.
Yeah. So, no from here. So on 12th.
Yeah, I believe it's on 12th, yeah.
I'll get it.
These ones have goggles.
Yep, dog's loose.
Yeah, they got goggles too. You know one goggles, right?
Yeah, but they're connected to the remote control.
Yeah. Okay. See it?
Yeah, it's going so fast.
And people walking on the other side of the field too with a dog and a air mattress.
Getting closer.
Going to be a busy summer day. Nice one.
That was awesome.
Nice, huh? You want goggles with it, right?
Yeah, so you can see the girl.
You can see what is going on here, right?
So you can see.
Fly pretty good.
Yeah, that's actually
It was in the,
it wasn't bad for because they're only they're like 51 or something.
Mm.
Yeah, they're 5127. They're meant for racing. These are the props that Gumfan sent me by accident.
Right.
They're supposed to go to a racing day.
Yeah, those are sick props.
But they actually got didn't have a GoPro on there, but that felt like enough power. We'll have to see with the GoPro on it.
Right, yeah. Epic.
But that was a nice flight.
Certainly use it for marketing.
All right, I think I'm going to clear some space here. Let's open this box.
Open the box and I'll stop live streaming and then
Oh, you could live stream the box open.
do you want me to?
That would really be
My channel though, so it'd be weird.